Hey everybody, today I wanted to share with you a gift that was sent to me by another prepper. His name is Shane. He's awesome. I've been getting to know him a little bit, just basically emailing back and forth. But he was telling me about Fatwood and that I should probably put some in our bug out bags. Well, I had never heard that term before, although now I know I would have known what it was, but I hadn't heard that terminology. So at any rate, I found out that we do not have Fatwood in my area of north central Kansas. I was not able to find it anywhere. That being the case, he decided to, let me take a couple things out of this box. He was kind enough to send me a box full of Fatwood. Now, that was very awesome of you, Shane. I really appreciate it. I know I told you that, but I really do. Okay, on Fatwood, apparently Fatwood is basically just pine with a high resin content. It may be other forms of wood, but pine is what I found out, with a very high resin content. With that being the case, apparently southeastern United States, there is a lot of longleaf pine, and that's what they get this from. Now, I wanted to show you this. Hopefully it'll show up. If you get this at the right angle, the light will come through the wood. I don't know why it's not doing. Oh, there you go. See, can you see that? The light's actually coming through that resin because the resin is so heavy in the wood, very, very dense. All this dark area that you're seeing here is all resin. All right, but that's it. Fatwood is basically just a very high content of resin in the wood. The thing is, this stuff, when you make tinder from it, it starts up when someone, you'll see YouTube videos if you want. I'm not going to do it here in my office, okay? Plus, I don't want to waste it because Shane was gracious enough to send me a box of it. I'm not going to waste it. But you make tinder out of it. And I mean, the videos I've seen, when they take their ferro rod and they scrape across that thing, that first spark that hits a little pile of that tinder, I mean, poof, it takes off like gasoline's on the wood. It's awesome. Now, he was cool enough also to make me a bottle here of tinder. And you see some pieces of wood in there as well to get it going. But a whole bottle of tinder there. And it just takes a little bit to get this stuff going. I mean, this stuff burns amazingly. And like he was saying, you know, I should put one of these in each of our bug out bags. And I have every intention of taking another piece of this wood and making 5 of these besides this one and putting them in each one of our bug out bags. So that is a great idea. Thank you, Shane. Next, he also sent me a candle. He makes his own candles. Like he said, this candle will burn for a couple hours and it's for cooking. You can cook with it. If you look close, it's really just a bunch of cardboard that is wrapped and filled this thing really tightly full of cardboard. And then this is saturated in wax. Okay, and he says it burns for a couple hours. So that's really cool. I'm not going to burn it and waste it, but I'm going to make more of them, one for each of our bug out bags. And then some besides that probably. And I'm assuming, now this, I shouldn't assume anything, but this is permeated with wax. Well, he has his own wax recipe that he makes his own wax with, and he sent me a tin of it. He calls it fixin' wax to fix things. It smells amazing. It smells like vanilla. And his suggestion was take the wax, and if you have like a canvas jacket or pants or whatever, you can rub this onto the jacket or the pants, and of course this wax will permeate the fibers, and then if it gets wet, it's just water right off. It just runs right off. Now, I know that's true because I used to work in logging in Oregon. And when we worked in the woods, we purchased what's called tin pants. At least wise, that's what they're called in Oregon. They're just an extremely thick canvas pant that, you know, if your chainsaw just barely nicks the pants or whatever, you won't get cut. Now, obviously, if you bump your leg too much, you're going to have some damage. But anyway, it's to help protect you when you're working in the woods. Well, we used to buy those pants, of course, in logging, and then we would cover them in wax. Not his wax, but we would cover them in wax. These pants would stand up by themselves. They were so heavy with wax on them. However, Oregon, it rains all the time. If it's not raining, it's at very least misting or sprinkling. So when you're walking around the woods there with all the ferns and the underbrush, cutting down the big old trees, felling the trees, you get very wet very quickly. So if you don't have tin pants on that are permeated with wax, or your jacket, you're going to get extremely wet in just a matter of minutes. So that is an excellent idea that he had for that. Now, the reason I showed you stuff, I wanted to share this with you so you guys would have the idea. And you can look up videos on Fatwood here on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not going to do it here in the office, but you can see how fast this stuff starts. So that's it. Fatwood, you need to get some, make some tinder, put it in these things, in the old pill bottles, and put them in your bug out bags. Great idea. And get some extra Fatwood to have on hand for starting fires. Shane, again, my man, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated it, and I wanted to thank you publicly. That's it, you guys. I'll have another video out soon. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. I can handle that. If you do like the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified anytime we put out a new video, which there will be one coming up here, maybe over the weekend. That's it. God bless you guys. Thank you for all of my new subscribers. You guys rock. I cannot believe how my channel has blown up. Fantastic. Really appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.